Hey, as you can see, on the 30th December 2022, I woke up incredibly early to be at the airport and board a plane that took me and my mom across the ditch to Sydney, Australia for New Year's, and I vlogged some of it. We were only there for a couple days over the New Year period to just celebrate 2023 a little more triumphantly than we would at home. And yeah, it was a great time. Personally, living so close to Australia, I have been over there quite a few times, but the only time I've been to Sydney prior to this was once when I was a kid. I have almost no recollection at all, aside from the fact that I remember it was incredibly rainy. Like, could not step outside without getting soaked wet. And because of this, I was praying that the weather this time in Sydney might be a little more accommodating. And it really was. I didn't feel like that one rat taking a shower this time, but okay, so we literally just arrived in a hotel room. There's a bed. We have a huge mirror that I can see myself in. That's really awkward, I don't like that. I'm gonna sit you down and we're gonna find out what they gave us for exclusively New Year's. Okay. Let's find out. Day wear serum. SPF 50. Because we're in Australia, I guess it makes sense. Oh, I use this brand. Now I have a toner from the... Okay, this is good. We like this one. I can... Oh, okay. Well, this seems like a fancy brand. It's all in French, so I can't read it. Willida? That's a good brand. Skin Food. No, you can have it if you want. Aveeno. Skin Relief. Yeah, you can have that. Is this a perfume? It smells like spicy. Can you smell it? Now we smell like the hotel. Okay. Matcha tea anti-pollution clay mask. Oh, there's more. Oh my god, this is great. Hyaluronic vitamin B5 glow booster serum. Oh, my skin's gonna... I was concerned that my skin was gonna be bad on this trip. I don't need anything anymore. Mask. This is also in French. I don't know what the French ones are. Can someone French translate? I think this is a mask as well. Oh, it literally says mask in English. I didn't even... Okay, it's a mask. That's generous. Okay, I'm happy. Editor Jacky here. Get used to me butting in because I like to talk a lot. And I don't have the balls to talk as much as I do in the comfort of my room than doing it out in public when I'm on holiday because social embarrassment. But yes, as you saw checking into the hotel, the receptionist at the lobby gave us this black bag full of many good things, apparently for just booking our stay over the New Year period. Not only do I just generally love skincare, and I've been trying desperately to get better at it to combat the shit deck of cards I was provided regarding my skin and acne. While going through security in airport, Australia very kindly threw out some of my skincare stuff, so I was kind of left with nothing. And thus I was very blessed with the abundance of products that quite literally made my day. We then just walked down to Sydney's harbourfront and kind of just explored on our way to find the entrance to the Harbour Bridge walkway, which unfortunately I couldn't film a whole lot of because the bridge isn't particularly filming friendly. It was lined with this wire mesh, like the kind of stuff you see in prisons, to be honest. But when I did find a spot where I could kind of slide my camera in, I did film a bit of the view for you, which you shall see. We then proceeded to get lunch, but as you will see, I got incredibly distracted by something on the way there. Most average bird in Ohio, except Ohio is Australia. POV, I'm getting another hedgehog because I can't decide on anything else, and I think I got that one and I want to get that one, hopefully, or that one. Well, actually, I'll be happy with any of them except the yellow one. So, no way did I get another orange one. London? We're in London now? Ooh, we're in Manhattan, apparently. I'm so tempted. That's messed up. Demolished. I like almost don't even want to touch it. Okay, we don't need that. We can. As you saw, there was a huge wall of capsule toy machines at one of the ferry terminals. I took a liking to one that had crystal hedgehogs in it. I bought two, as you can see here, an orange and a yellow one, which I'm still kind of annoyed about the yellow one because he's really fucking ugly, but I digress. What I did not film during this vlog is that after that, I returned to the capsule toy machines not once, not twice, but 3 more times during my trip. There were 6 different color variations total that you could get, and I bought all of them. And yet somehow I managed to not get a single repeat in color. Like, come on, addiction aside, is that not fucking impressive? You know, while these stupid idiot kids were standing there unable to even turn the handle of the machine, I was out there racking wins after wins. I was on a grind. I was out there breaking the matrix. I was out there asserting my dominance as an alpha male on the machine of being like, you're not gonna give me a double up of the colors I already have. Each hedgehog was 5 Australian dollars each. I spent over 30 New Zealand dollars on these. Okay, day 2, made it to the aquarium. Aquarium vlog commence. He's coming. Hi. Aww, look at your nose. Oh my god, hi. So according to this, these are shark eggs. Not sure how that holds anything, but oh my god, look at them. They're so cute. Also, I'll just have you know that actually we have those penguins too in New Zealand, so. Guys, if this video gets 100 likes, I'll go into that Shark Tank. How about that? I'd really rather not. It is so freezing. They just sprinkle snow to make it even worse. Day 2 rolls around, as you saw. After finishing off our first day, eventually concluding things at the infamous Opera House, we walked through the city's botanic gardens home, got dinner, and crashed. Because I was incredibly tired. I had been awake for too many hours. Too many. I'd been up since 3 AM New Zealand time, when usually it's a miracle if I get out of bed before 9:30. But the second day of the 2 was incredibly exciting because it was New Year's Eve, and with all the time in the world to kill before the main events at dusk, we head to the aquarium, which I had been to as a kid before, I just couldn't remember any of it. After finishing up at the aquarium, we kind of just proceeded to wander around and explore the city. In mind you, what was grueling hot heat. But I think it was well worth it because I honestly think Sydney is a very pretty city. We were walking around Darling Harbour, retracing our steps further inwards back into the central CBD and to like a large Westfield mall. Though I did not do any shopping because I am currently kind of quite broke. Eventually though, we just stopped at a bar to grab snacks before the actual main dinner event, which I shall talk about very shortly. Okay, so I didn't quite catch it when we were walking there, but if you can see, the entire harbourfront right now is swarmed with people. Like, it's actually impossible to get through. Okay, I promise last time I will sit and chew away your ears, but I did really want to talk a little bit more about this event we attended because it wasn't super ideal circumstances for me to explain it there and then. So my mom retroactively chose to purchase tickets to an event on New Year's Eve as a strategy to avoid the insane amounts of people that were there that night. When I say it was packed, it was unfathomably busy. Even I was quite astounded by the amount of people there. I don't really know why, but I suppose I just assumed Australia just didn't get as busy as other parts of the world as, say, New Zealand doesn't, but boy, I was very wrong. So my mum, being very smart, booked tickets for herself and I to go to midnight at the Oasis. We would go in, they would hand you what I suppose one would classify an entree meal, as you saw being the salad and breadstick and dip. And you'd be directed to a table that you would be seated at for the night. And over the course of the next however many hours, you'd be served like a 3-course dinner. And there was live music, there was a dance floor, though I wasn't particularly interested in busting down some moves with the middle-aged and middle-class men and their wives, but the real reason that my mom had even booked this event in the first place was for the views. My god, the views were so good. as you saw, they were actually stunning. It was incredible. You didn't have to camp out, you didn't have to try and look over someone's shoulders, you didn't have to inevitably catch COVID because the guarantee is pretty much immediate when you're packed in like sardines with so many people. You just had your table that was evenly spaced out among everyone else's, and the perfect waterfront view of both the Opera House and the Harbour Bridge. Honestly, I felt incredibly privileged and grateful for the whole experience. We got talking to the other people at our table. There was this young newlywed couple from Sydney and this lady from, I believe it was Singapore, and her mum from Thailand. Yeah, both parties were just so nice. The whole night was great. Certainly a very ideal, picturesque way to finish off what has been a pretty eventful year for me on many parts. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I'll leave you to the fireworks. I hope you enjoy them just as much as I did.